Welcome back to Telendor Gaming. We're gonna go ahead and continue the Lake House part of Alan Wake 2, the DLC. This is with Estevez, and we are going to the lake house. We just turned the power back on. Yeah. Without further ado, let's just jump right into trying to get through this DLC. Did I check this whole area? I don't think I checked this whole area.
What the fuck was that? This key card won't get me in.
Okay. Okay. I already know something's gonna spawn. So I need a level 2 clearance card, huh? And then we're gonna come back here because there's an inventory management thing there. But let's go ahead and head back this way, I guess. Wait, do I have to find the elevator? I'm sorry. Oh! I'm blind. Completely missed the elevator. I was going the right direction. What's this? Light shift. Inactive. Do I have something for lights? Hold up. Oh. Huh? Oh, I see. Where'd the power? I see the objective. It took me a second to catch up what I'm doing. Where is the first one? So that I can move it. I need to drag this from over here.
That is not a regulation FBC weapon.
Did it not save?
Wish they'd make these things lighter.
I was looking for something that did not exist. That's great. Wait, huh? Oh! Let's load the one that already has the conversation. There we go. That's what threw me off. I got very confused. Security card clearance 3. Locked door. Unknown weapon. Light active. Yeah, that makes more sense. I know you're alive. Well, figuratively.
If you can understand me, I am in.
What am I supposed to do with this thing? Okay, so what do I do? Nothing for nothing, but I don't have an objective here. So I don't have a what? I have a security clearance 1. I need a security clearance 2. So what's the point?
Fuck were those things? Okay, deep breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You never really get used to the shit you see in this job.
Interesting.
You can learn techniques to adjust, to function. Take 6 deep breaths. Then get to work. Find the source, collapse the threshold.
Error. Please hold.
Where am I? What is that? If you can understand me, I'm an agent of the Federal Bureau of Control. I can assist you if you take no hostile action against me or any action that could be perceived as hostile. Do you understand? Well, I'll be damned. So what kind of entity are you? You can speak. That means you probably imprinted on a person or retained some of your former self's information. Previously human, maybe? Okay, I can work with that. I just had an unpleasant encounter with some other painted individuals. Any relation?
1,000 painting shoes corrode.
What does that mean?
Paint no brush a self-portrait.
Okay, hey, calm down!
Fire in his eyes and hands and bones.
You need to cease all hostility right now. Now. Bad news. That thing is really pissed off. Good news. It didn't try to kill me. Baby steps.
That's a yet. They didn't try to kill me yet. Let's go to
Angry
3.
living paintings are not typically on the Cauldron Lake bingo card. Something different was happening at the lake house, and I couldn't let it escape. Bright Falls didn't need this particular cherry on its already shitty sundae.
Sublevel 3.
Okay. Find the process, i.e. ATD output and calibration. The automated typing device ATD will produce writing mimicking that of Alan Wake, known parotilitaryon, with the goal of affecting reality with the same consistency as Mr. Wake's writings. To reach this level of authenticity, each page produced by the ATDs must be evaluated and graded based on similarity to Wake's original style. The pages will be graded using the following criteria. 1. Comprehensibility. This is the most basic of criteria. The page must use language and develop stories in an understandable, organic way. 2. Style. The page must accurately mimic the typical styles of Rake's writing using pages in the Lake House possessions as reference. 3. Tone. The page must accurately mimic the typical tone of Rake's writing using pages in the Lake House possessions as reference. Content. The page must accurately mimic the typical content of Rake's writing using pages in the Lake House possession as reference. Once pages are graded, they will be fed into the algorithm as preferred reference material, thus continuously refining the writing produced by the ATDs until they can produce near identical stories of Alan Wake. Once that is achieved, we will provide instructions to the ATD on what to write, effectively gaining control of Rake's ability to link with the Shadow's power.
Rudolph Lane stood back from the canvas. He didn't recognize the piece. Did he paint this? His mind was foggy, unfocused. He knew the Marmots were putting something in his food. A man in a white coat came to steer Lane back to his cell. He did not resist. He was too tired. He lay on the bed, but the stench in his cell wouldn't let him sleep. An acid stink. The turpentine, the paint, it was all over him. Years of it. 1,000 paintings. 1,000 more to come. A putrid weight he could never wash away. Cold hate simmered below the mist clogging his thoughts. Hatred for the paint. Hatred for the brushes. For the Marmots. For himself.
Okay. Words per sentence. Max 15.1, min average 6.41. Style character-centric Lane, past tense, clipped phrasing, higher adjective usage, focused timeline. He just read that. Story concept. Rudolph Lane, paint, odor, Mormons, hate, conflict.
Rudolph Lane stood back from the canvas. He didn't recognize. Diana and Jules Marmont had once been a team. Rising stars in the Bureau, both talented in their own way. Diana innovated and Jules got funding from the bureaucrats. Cooperation led to respect. Connection. Then after a decade of hard work, the happy couple were promoted. Co-heads of research. Their first years at the Lake House were good. Challenging, but not insurmountable. Not for them. Gradually, thoughts fell into their heads like drops of dark water. Why does she get all the credit? Why does he get any credit? With that, a crack formed in the Lake House. The Marmonts and their work became arrogant, erratic. The crack widened and the water seeped in.
Words per sentence. Max 12, min 1, average 6.71. Is co-head to one word or two? Style. Contains dialogue, clipped phrasing, third person omniscient, broad timeline. Story concept. Moments. Diana and Jules. FBC. Lake House. Conflict. Water. Dark. Interesting. Organizational update. Moving forward, research at the Lake House will be divided into two distinct projects. Project X10032AW, codename Arbitus, will focus on studying the writing of Redacted with Dr. Diane Moment serving as project director. Project C43210RL, codename Ramus, focus on studying Reacted and work with Dr. Jules Moment serving as project director. Staff will soon be notified regarding the project assignments and any required desk change your patients is requested during this reorganization. It's confidential facility matter and is not to be discussed with external agents or teams. If you have any questions, please contact me directly. Signed, Harry Kingston, Facility Administrator.
September 12, 2023. Notes regarding a page of an Alan Wake manuscript I found in the archives. I checked the records, and this page is not in our inventory. I believe it manifested inside the lake house directly. I won't be filing this page. It'll just send Jules into a panic. The page is written in Wake's usual style, so I can't say for certain if it's being literal or figurative when it calls us monsters. But what's interesting is that the page indicates that a painting succeeded in linking Cauldron Lake's threshold with our facility. Writing has always been the clearly superior avenue of research, but I never considered that the writing itself would dictate a different art form as the catalyst for our success. I cannot accept that. I can't allow Jules to stumble his way into success. Not after the years of work I put into this research. I got word yesterday that 2 writers are visiting Bright Falls. I will beat Jules to the finish line.
Okay, so those two actually developed some sort of competition or competitive nature of wanting to one-up each other, which was obvious in the intro video we saw. We're gonna keep seeing the deterioration of their relationship.
There was a crack in the lake house. The marmots had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment. There was a crack in the lake house. The marmots had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art.
Okay. They just keep rehashing the same thing. Found another safe zone. Heals.
Typewriters. Please don't let this be what I think it is. As you know by now, typewriters and Cauldron Lake do not mix. And a room full of them all clacking away. 100% bad news.
Yeah. The relevant team will continue to explore alternative sources of information. The ATDs will continue to be operated with the available typewriters until Wake preferred brand is known, theoretically replicating Alan Wake's style of writing via the same brand of typewriter used by the author should yield optimal results. Project Director has indicated that a similar investigation should be launched into the brand and type of ink used in Wake's typewriter. Progress report. Typewriter brand investigation. Investigation into the precise brand and model of typewriter used by Alan Wake with the intent to use the particular brand of redacted, and the ATDs continue to be unsuccessful. Sources contacted with discretion. Wake's publishing house results no useful information. Wake's agent results refuse to discuss client matters. Wake's spouse results refuse to discuss. Redacted result no useful. Checked all available online interview publications. Element pertaining to Alan Wake results no useful information. Alright, so that needs a clearance too. Project Arbutus. Research notes. Content of Wake manuscript. We have begun to find pages from the manuscript very likely written by Alan Wake Pro-Titarian and suspect in past cases involving Cauldron like AWE. Though I do not like to bring myself of my biases into my work, I must do so here to address the matter being examined. As reference for any future readers, I am Dr. Diana Mormon, co-head of research at the Lake House facility. The page we recently found summarized my life with Jules Mormon, husband and co-researcher, has turned us into characters for its story, making generalizations, assumptions I must attempt to evaluate without emotion or prejudice. The accuracy of the writing is intriguing. It reports our past in the Bureau, but also details inner thoughts that an outsider recording would have no way of knowing. Jules and I have indeed been having more and more interpersonal conflict this past year. It's raised many questions. How does Wake, wherever he is writing this from, get his information? Or is the page itself determining these emotions and events? I cannot believe that the scope of Wake's ability goes so far as to have dictated my entire career at the FBC. And if it did, would it matter? Even if a person knew their life was being driven by an external force, would it change their narrative, their behavior, their personality? My disagreements with Jules are not sudden shifts in personality, but rather a growing resentment. I firmly believe that, though I have no evidence to prove it, which brings me to a new research query for my team. What methodology can one use to prove that their actions, their mind, their love, or animosity are theirs to control? Valid.
2018. Notes regarding Dr. Emil Hartman, founder of the Cauldron Lake Lodge, where he manipulated artists in an attempt to control the power of the shadow. I've gone through his notes, which were confiscated by the Bureau after his arrest in 2010. Overall, Hartman's work was sloppy. Complete disregard for proper scientific method. But he was bold enough to try something we haven't. Our procedural writing machines are promising, but we could understand the effects of Cauldron Lake's threshold much better by observing live artists in action. Thanks to Hartman, we even have a list of prospects. Next step is to send Dr. Darling a request to bring some into the lake house for analysis.
Okay. And this one takes number 2. So we have 2 level 2s. I haven't been over there yet. This ain't creepy. Dead people. Oh dear.
You can never say no to extra firepower.
Valid.
Back where I started. Spatial recurrence usually observes the law of 3.
The law of 3, huh? Why do I suddenly have a gun then?
Contrived overlap, bounded on itself, compressing, compounding, reflecting, and refracting. An urban legend and a murder in constant
Oh, I didn't read this. Initial finding report, Tamitha Madison Booker, born in Atlanta, Georgia, currently resides in New York, married to Edward Franklin Booker, known children of dependents. No paracriminal affiliation found. Located in Bright Falls, Washington as of 9/10/2023. Author of 3 commercially successful true crime books. First publication was poetry collection Unsuccessful. Affirmed artist designation author, poet. Disclaimer, background information performed in a very short amount of time per instruction. As a result, the information contained in this report is not comprehensive and possibly erroneous. Project Arbutus. Initial final report. Edward Franklin Booker, born in New York, New York, currently resides in New York, New York. Married to Tamantha Booker. No known children, dependent, no criminal affiliation found. Located in Bright Falls, Washington as of 9/10/2023. Writers and director of 5 stage plays. Unsuccessful. Confirmed artist. Designation. Author. Playwright. Disclaimer. Background information performed in a very short amount of time per instruction. As a result, the information contained in this report is not comprehensive and possibly erroneous.
Compounding, reflecting, and refracting.
This changed. This changed. This wasn't here. That's the same. So do you think this is the same?
Rudolph Lane stood back from the canvas.
Nope, that's the same. Is this the same? Yep. So these two rooms are the same. Noted. Okay. This music got loud. Didn't see that guy until after the fact. Ow. Alright. So I gotta wipe out all of them, is what you're telling me.
Shadow is here. But the flashlight.
Okay, I'm doing this a lot better than I did last time. I say that as I nearly die.
Some staff down there had been corrupted.
Okay, I think I'm done.
Worse.
Music done? We done? Everything dead? Cool? Yeah? Cool. Whew! That was fun. Okay. Rule of three, yeah?
Loop 3. Should be the last one.
It's like he's warning us. But about what? Like, what does it mean? This page scared Jules away from the work on Wake's writing. Coward can't stand risk. Science is risk. For
Interesting.
me, this is proof that we are going in the right direction. I just need Rudolph Lane's paintings to lead to more pages so that hopefully one day we can understand.
Okay.
Coming back to this page.
Alright. So I'm back in here again. Get some ammo. Game saved. Let's go through this one last time. Why is this now just in this? You want me to go down the middle?
What is that?
I'm heading towards it. Okay. See what else is in here, if anything. I'm curious about something. Can I...
Controllable shifting phenomena.
Yeah, well that would explain why this is here. I have to carry this with me through here. Click in place. Yeah. I can't see anything. Um, so I came back here to get this, to bring this? So what's this for? I'm assuming this is what I'm supposed to do. You're about to figure out if I'm going to die, because while I'm carrying this, I can't fight. It doesn't let me switch. So I assumed I had to take this. Why did I bring this with me? Wait a sec. Was I supposed to just put this in the other one and turn that one on? And turn both powers on? I'm a dum-dum. Yep, well, back we go. I bought this thinking... Yeah, I get it. I need to go back over there. Thank you for telling me. Now I gotta do... Now that both powers are on... Right? Because that was the point. Do I trigger the power now? Was that the point? Oh, that was the point. Oh, look what I found.
You again. Alan Wake's writing is being studied here. Do you know anything about him?
Names don't matter. 1,000 more to come.
They say clear communication is the key to any relationship. You and I have some work to do there. What happened to you? Did the people here do this to you?
Marmots clogging his head.
You said marmots before. Do they do this? Where are they now?
Misery, hate.
Tell me where they are. Christ. It's fixated on the marmots. What did they do? No access back to the lobby. Great. Only one way to go. A threshold is the connection between a foreign reality and our own. Now, they all have their own rules, strange as they are, but the further down I went, the more chaotic this one got. Clearly, this was the Cauldron Lake threshold, but something was wrong. Well, more wrong than usual.
Okay, well, we're back here. Where was I supposed to go then? Level 2? Guess level 2. Did I not go to level 2? I thought I went to level 2. But that doesn't make it seem like I did. Oh. Well. I guess I'm supposed to be here? This the same as before? Am I gonna see anything this time? No? So I've already been here.
Can't open it from this side.
Was I supposed to go to level 2? I went the wrong way. Okay. I think I needed to go to level 2.
Sublevel 2.
Ah, yes. Okay. We haven't been here before.
Oh, there's the elevator. How do I get in? Shady. Hope that glass is thick. Won't open while the floor's on lockdown. Just explain. Guess you got level 2 keycard. Higher access card. Sorry, but I need this.
Oh dear. I see someone walking around out there now. Catalog of Rudolph Lane production from painting session on redacted IDRL342 designation black circular shape among yellow lines. Description: an uneven circle painted in dark black in the foreground of jagged yellow brown mustard lines behind it. Lines sometimes overlap with each other and or bleed into the black circle. IDRL1169 designation lone tree at night. Description: a dark green tree pine standing in a dark landscape, presumably night. IDRL1170 designation empty road and forest. Description: a dark gray streak across a dark green landscape, presumably a forest at night. The gray streak is likely to be a road due to its location, color, and way its width reducing lines with the perspective. Note: a small white shape in the road could be a page of writing by Alan Wake. Relevant teams have been informed and are searching for this site now to attempt page retrieval. IDRL524 designation yellow crescent shape on blank canvas. Description: curved yellow shape in a rough crescent shape painted onto an otherwise empty canvas, possibly a crescent moon or a banana, unfinished piece. Oh geez. IDRL224 designation red, yellow, and green circle. Description: 3 uneven circles, 1 red, 1 yellow, and 1 green, roughly arranged in a vertical line. Background is black-gray with dark red streaks along the border of the canvas, possibly a traffic light. IDRL1171 designation cityscape, a blue-gray sky. Description: gray vertical shapes likely the skyline of a city in the bottom third of the canvas with a vivid blue-gray sky. Geometric shapes painted in thin white lines can barely be made out among the colorless sky. IDRL344 designation black void. Description: a deep black void covering the entire canvas with a few small specks of darker light gray able to be seen on close inspection. IDRL345 designation large variety of black spirals. Description: large number of rough spirals painted in black, ranging in size from that of a quarter to that of a basketball. Though the canvas appears quite covered, it is blank aside from the spirals. IDRL225 designation brown shape of horns. Description: a brown shape vaguely triangular with what are presumably horns extending from the shape, likely an animal head, possibly a deer or elk. Black background. Whew. Lots of words. Is the password here? I'm trying to figure out what the... Just trying to figure out what might it be. I need a password. Oh. I wonder if it's in here. One sec. Hi. I can appreciate the fact that you were just waiting for me. Tricia update. I just found out what happened to Tricia. Jules fucking fired her. Tricia update. I knew it. She was way too vocal in last week's all hands meeting. She had valid concerns. The man is a tyrant. Speaking up about safety is no reason to fire someone. Can you believe this new password policy? What security concerns are they even talking about? We're a fenced off government bunker in the middle of nowhere. I think they're getting paranoid. Anyway. I set the security timer as new password like the member suggested. Our anniversary is the base number, then black void. Our anniversary? Yeah, the moms are losing it. Big surprise. I bet Diana set Jules back onto a big old turd or something once again, making their shitty marriage everyone else's problem. The password you sent didn't work. Black void is 44, right? From Mr. Lane's paintings, I need to get in or this is going to be a total waste of a Wednesday. 44 is right, yes. I guess you're telling me you don't know when our anniversary is. Well, good luck with that. Today's password is the date of our special, unforgettable anniversary, plus brown shape with horns. Love you. I maintain that seeing a movie together does not begin a relationship. Hmm? Okay. I made the reservation for our anniversary, which I certainly never forgot was a week from this Friday. Let's take separate cars from the office. Can't have the bosses seeing us leave together now that those hypocrites have banned inter-office relationships. Have a good day. But if you're in the same office, I don't understand the problem. Getting technical support to update the computer password reset. Effective September 13th, all computer passwords must be reset daily. Oh, I've already... That's the same when I was up there. Alright, so 23rd. I need date. It's a week from this Friday, 9/14/23. When is this Friday? So the 22nd. So it's 22nd. 09/22nd, and then it said horns, which the 22nd, which is a week from this Friday, and then horns, which I read through this. I remember something saying something about horns. I need to find it. 25. So 9/22/25.
Without
Mail.
HQ, more situations like this are gonna fall through the cracks.
Missing Blackrock. Attention all staff. There's a significant amount of Blackrock missing from sub-level 5. I expect there's a misunderstanding. Someone's taking it to another floor by mistake. If you did, just respond to this message and we will fix the problem. Blackrock is a precious material. We only have so much of it now with the Otis house being closed. Hello, please remember to lock your computers before you leave. I already read this one.
Glad someone here stood up to him.
Change your password daily. Thank you. Hello, Mr. Keaton. I'm writing because I have serious concerns about safety program being disregarded across the facility. I have collected a list of violations I have personally observed. I can send this to you. My opinion of the matter is that both Dr. and Dr. Malman are driving the facility staff into progressively more reckless behavior. Good luck. Good day. Didn't she get fired, Tricia Howard? Wasn't that what was said in those other emails? Hello, Miss Howard. Thank you for your sharing concern. Officer, the operation safety measures are under purview of the head of research. If you have the complaint, please file it directly to them or contact the Bureau's acting management team in Dallas. Thank you, Harry Kingston. I thought we reported to the acting managing team in Kansas. I have reached out to them about the issue multiple times, got no response. Even if they did respond, we all know they don't have the staff to investigate every internal issue after the Otis house went into lockdown. I believe the Mormons are knowingly using this state of chaos to their advantage. Our treatment of research subjects is in clear violation of the ASH Act. They are punishable offenses. If you do not open an internal investigation, then I will resign. Tricia Howard. You did not resign, you got cut, I believe. Deactivate lockdown. You say that.
Estevez, come in.
Oh.
Facility. Sub-level 1. You copy?
No, turn back. Area is extremely hostile.
We need level 3 before we go back to area 1.
On floor 1. We'll need help.
So we have to head back to floor 1. Ah! Okay, I guess that's the conclusion of this episode, but we did a lot of progressing. We did manage to get the level 2 keycard, so I have a feeling we're gonna have like 1, maybe 2 more episodes, because level 3 keycard. I think this clearance means that I can technically get the floor 4 and 5, but I can't get all accesses, so I am gonna head back to probably floor 2, because there was 2 rooms that I could explore on that floor, if it lets me. That had level 2, so I'll probably hit that first, and then head up to level 1, because level 1 has a level 3 area. Just to see if I can find it, because it's not gonna be, well, it might be in here. I still have to look around in here. But yeah. That goes for this episode of The Lake House, which is the DLC for Alan Wake 2. If you're having fun, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. As always, stay true to yourselves, take care of yourselves, and I look forward to catching you next time. Take care, everyone, and goodbye.